Welcome back. It's Q&A time again. There was no Q&A yesterday, maybe even the day before. It's making me anxious, honestly. The thing is, I have a studio, which was kind of an old apartment that I had here, long story, and I have the condo that I live in. And the studio that I just use pretty much for video and work is now a huge construction project across the street, and home, obviously, not so easy. The girls around, the friends are around, the neighbors are making crazy noises, so I've just been nowhere to do good Q&A. Anyway, today, don't care. Q&A it is either way. Simple one today, but this is a question that actually was asked by James, the second James 2, yesterday, and followed up in the same thread by Christian and Jenny. Apparently, this is a question that really needs addressing. Here it is. Hi guys. The course often talks about close-up time that we need to reduce, but I'm wondering, what exactly do we consider close-up time? Valid question. Some things like using the computer, reading a book, and looking at the phone are obviously close-up. Some things, like looking at trees in the park or watching the birds, are obviously distance. Where exactly is the division, though? I really like my students. Is watching TV distance time if the TV is far enough? Is doing a partner dance, like a Lindy Hop, close-up time because you're looking at a girl 2 feet away from you? What if your computer at work was 4 feet away from your eyes? So Christian and Jenny sort of repeat this question, and let's address it. Close-up time, or the thing that I call close-up time, is whenever you stare at a fixed object right in front of you at arm's length or less for extended periods of time. That is close-up time. If you're building model airplanes or sculpting vases or dancing with somebody or having a dinner conversation, while it is, by the definition of the word close-up time, applicable, it isn't in the context of what we're talking about. It's staring at a book or a computer screen for extended periods of time. That's the thing we're worried about, and that's the thing we don't want to use an excessive amount of prescription for. So, sorry about what might sound noisy. I don't know what the microphone picks up. But anyway, so what you want to not wear too much prescription for is that staring at the book or the screen. That's really it. So if you're hanging out with friends, if you're making stuff, just wear your distance prescription. And TV is kind of a funny one because it's sort of in between. You're still staring at one thing for extended periods of time, which is the problematic stimulus, but it's too far away for your differential, for your close-up prescription. The way we solve this, and of course we solve this, is not right now, but when you get the normalized prescription, your glasses for distance vision that are slightly reduced, the TV won't be so far on the far end of your focal distance. And then subsequent reductions when you go a little bit lower, and that gets a little more involved. I talk about it in the blog. Maybe I'll link that in the video below. We go a little bit lower with your distance prescription again, because when you have more light, when you're outdoors, you can see further. When you have less light, you're indoors, you can't see quite as far. And it accounts exactly for things like TV or any kind of indoor objects or dealing with colleagues at work or anything where you're indoors, you're looking at a relative close-up distance, but it's not an arm's length away. So the short answer is differential prescription just for reading or computer use, your distance prescription, or no glasses if you want, for everything else. That's a QA for today. Hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in the next one.